Okay, thank you. I'll get back to you. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, I'm Erwin Ellman. I'm the Provincial Advocate for Children and Youth in the Province of Ontario. I'm making this video for young people in and from care, but the rest of you, please feel free to listen. Help out too. To the young people, 5 years ago, you created landmark hearings at the Ontario Legislature looking at how to create better outcomes for youth in and from care. 700 people came and you began a process that created an opportunity for change. You began opening up a system that had been closed for well over 100 years, completely closed. That was landmark hearings, as I said, and after that, you produced a report called My Real Life Book, written by you, that continued to push for change. You wrote a report about residential care and pushed the government to hold its own hearings into how residential care is practiced in Ontario. You participated in Caitlin Sampson's inquest. You participated in Jeffrey Baldwin's inquest. You participated in countless number of committee meetings that governments held to get your opinion on how change could happen. And finally, after you stood up and created that opportunity, the Premier said, I'll blow up the system if I have to. I need more information. That was the pivot point in terms of the opportunity for change that you created. Now the government has put forward Child Youth Family Service Act. The government says this act is historic. It's going to make historic change in the way children's aid societies work in Ontario and child protection is delivered. I've read that act. The act isn't historic, but the opportunity for change is, the opportunity that you created. So now what? Well, the act is in second reading as I speak to you right now. It's in the legislature. It'll be sent to a committee where the committee will review the act and hold hearings. The hearings will determine whether amendments can be made to the act. And I'm telling you that those hearings, that legislative committee that reviews the act needs to hear from you. They need to hear your young people's voice. You need to continue, as the Our Voice, Our Turn movement has said, to not stop here. There's a lot of fancy words in the Act. In the beginning, there's a set of principles. The Act says it makes a commitment to child-centered practice. It says it makes a commitment to children's rights. It says it makes a commitment to anti-racism. It says it makes a commitment to child-centered practice. But the interesting thing, the sad thing really, is that you can't find those commitments well into the Act. So I believe the committee needs to hear from you. It needs to hear times at which child-centered practice could have made a difference to you. It needs to hear from you. The times at which your voice being heard and respected might have made a difference to you. It needs to hear times in which you've experienced racism and that a change in practice could have made a difference to you. Because your voice is undeniable. Your experience is undeniable. It's yours. It can't be wrong. And people can come around you and make change. We can strengthen the Act using those examples you provide the committee. And I'm looking forward to that change to finally come to Ontario. So young people in Ontario, you brought us this far to create change. You need to take us home. Right, Ryan?
That's right, Erwin.
Thank you.